to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm on day 10 out of 30 on my juice fast. So I'm gonna be making videos every week about how I'm feeling, what juices I'm making. So if you want to follow along, just hit the subscribe button and follow my journey. So here I got, I don't know, I've probably showed you guys before, but I got my Omega 8004. It's a slow masticating juicer, and it works well for like greens and stuff like that. It doesn't do the best for fruits, but it'll do. So today I've been I did 3 quarts of carrot spinach juice so far, and right now I'm gonna do some melon and some oranges. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and just make a video, I guess. Usually I watch videos while I do this or something, but I thought might as well make one, and then you guys can see how I make the juices. So it has a little strainer here thing. This is where the pulp comes out. You catch it, and then this strainer, and then it goes to here, and then I just pour it into my little jars with another strainer. I like them nice and strained. So I did a pineapple one right here already. Oh, so good. Okay. So yeah, I already chopped some up. I'm gonna chop some more later, but you just get the melons, and I mean, I either do the skin or not the skin. I mean, this one was a little bit kind of not so great on some spots, so I just kind of peeled it more. But usually I'll just do the skin. I'll just stick it all in there. I don't really care. But yeah, so let's talk about how I felt. So I'm on day 10, and honestly, this is easier than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I feel good, like legit. Like, you would think you would feel like hungry all the time and just miserable, but I'm like full of energy. And the only time it like you're like it kind of sucks is like if someone's eating right next to you or something. You're like, oh, I want some food, but I just try not to be around the dinner table or whatever. If someone's eating, I'll just cruise around some other place. But other than that, I feel amazing. Like, the first couple days I was a little hungry, and I would get like a few detox symptoms. Like, I got like a light headache, and I was feeling a little like sluggish. But I just took a nap after that, and I felt good again. So just drink. What I've been doing is really kind of drink before you're hungry, so you kind of don't have that dip in energy really. So just consistently be drinking. Like, I drink probably like 8 jars a day, half of them vegetable juice and half of them like fruit, and I alternate them just because the fruit tastes better. I don't really, the vegetable is not amazing, so I just get the fruit, and then I do the veggie and then the fruit, so it's like I don't have to eat all the veggies at once. So do that and just drink before you're really hungry, and you're always gonna be full of energy. That's what I've been doing, and it's been working, so that's good. So you can see here the little pulp. It's pretty dry. I mean, yeah. I wanted to get the Green Star, but I got this one instead for now. But I will get the Green Star because what I've heard, that's like the best juicer. So, but this one was a good deal, so I just ended up getting that one. And then I wanted to do this juice fast already, so yeah. So probably one of the reasons I've not been feeling a lot of detox and I've been actually feeling good is, I mean, I've been vegan for 3 years now, so I've kind of cut out most of the bad things out of your diet, like compared to the standard American diet. I still had like processed stuff and stuff like that, but prior to the juice fast, I was eating more raw. So like I'd kind of do like the raw till 4 type thing, like the big like fruit breakfast. Okay, so this one's done, so let me pull it out and I can show you. I strain it. So pretty much I would do like raw till 4 type thing, where in the morning or for breakfast and for lunch I'd have fruits, just as much fruits as I can eat, like a lot of bananas. In the morning I'd do like a big banana smoothie with literally like, I just fill it up. It'd be like half a gallon of banana smoothie. I'd put like some cacao powder and stuff in there. And then, alright, so the fruits are pretty easy to strain. Just strain them. There you go. Stick it back in. Not a lot of pulp in the fruits. And you keep going. I'm all out of melon, so I'm gonna keep doing some oranges here. But yeah. So the reason I haven't felt a lot of detox symptoms is because I've been eating pretty clean the past couple months. Mostly fruit in my diet, and then at the end of the day, I do like a huge salad, just like 3 heads of lettuce and tomatoes, like a box of the cherry tomatoes and some avocado. And then sometimes I would still get that feeling in my stomach where I need more satisfaction, and then I'd have some like cooked food, okay? So like lately I've been getting into the raw, like 4 months ago I've been researching more about raw foods and stuff, so I've been doing that for a little bit. So I mean, that's why me compared to someone else that eats, really bad meat and all that stuff, they might not feel as great because obviously you have more toxins in your body, so you're trying to get them out, and they're coming back in, and since I was relatively clean, I get a few detox symptoms here and there, but I'm not miserable. But and compared to my first, so this is my first time doing this. I mean, this is my second time doing this. The first time I did it was probably, I would say, 2 years ago, and I did it wrong, pretty much. So I didn't drink enough juices was the main problem. I did it through a company. So if you want to do this, my advice is do it yourself. Just get a juicer and do it yourself, because it's going to be way cheaper and you're going to be able to get way more juice. So that's the thing about this, is you have to make sure you drink enough juice. I see some people do like juice. I'm not like this expert or whatever, but I've done a lot. I do a lot of research. I watch John Rose. He's like he's the man when it comes to juicing. And then Dan the Man, and I've read a lot of articles about juicing and stuff like that. So the main thing I see is when people feel bad, and me myself when I felt bad, was I wasn't drinking enough juice. So the first time I drank like a gallon of juice, so like 4 of these jars I would drink in one day, and they weren't even really calorically dense. Like it'd be like, I think they gave me like a lemonade one, a fruit one that had like greens and veggies and stuff. But you need to drink a lot, especially like I play soccer, so I still train and run a lot and do a bunch of things and have games. So you have to be able to fill up your carbohydrate fuel tank. You got to get those carbs in. You got to get the energy in order for you to feel good, and in order for you to get that liquid and flush everything you need to flush out. So yeah, the first time, and then also that was before I was even vegan. I think I was still eating meat, so my detox symptoms were a bit stronger, and yeah, I just didn't feel that great. But this time I made sure, like I have like a notepad where I did all the calculations, like every single fruit and vegetable I'm doing, I have how many calories are per jar, and I'm making sure I get the calories that I need per day, where I could still go train every day or every other day and then have a game. I played a game and I felt good during the game. I would just like, instead of water at halftime or whatever, I just drink some juice and some water, and that would fuel me right back up. So if people say, oh, well, I don't want to feel miserable and I don't want to be hungry all the time, like that's not it. Like what you don't understand when you're juicing is you have all this produce right here, right? It's like if I were to grab all the produce I get for a day, it's like a big old mountain. So pretty much you're getting all those nutrients from that big old mountain, and you're just concentrating it into these juices, and there's no fiber, so your body doesn't have to waste time digesting all that food. It just pretty much just goes straight in, and it just gives you energy. It fills you with nutrients. It alkalizes your body. It gives you everything you need. as long as you do, so pretty much make sure you get some greens in there, because that's where you get your protein in. Like I do, my green juices are a half carrot, half spinach juice, or a little more carrot than spinach on the ratio, but carrot spinach juice and an apple just for flavor. And that I drink 3 of those a day, at least, like 3 or 4 depending on how active I'm gonna be that day, but at least 3 I drink. And then the rest I do like 4 or 5 of the fruit juices of my choice. So that gives me enough energy. Like when I'm good, I'm like bouncing off the wall, like not bouncing off the walls, but I'm just like in a good mood. I'm happy, I'm full of energy, like it's all good, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's see, the oranges tend to get clogged up on this thing. I feel like the orange juice, it would be better to do the I don't know what it's called, but the hand crank one, where you just kind of push it and the oranges are kind of like facing down. You just whatever. But I think that would be best. But alright, let's see. So let's empty this out a little bit. So just shake that down. Get all that water through the pulp. And this one's not quite full, so I think I'm gonna fill here. I don't want this in the sun. Get that over here. So I'm gonna fill this right here with some, top it off with some orange juice. Orange juice, oh man, this is like fluids from the heavens, man. It is unreal. And the pineapple juice, like any fruit juice, it's just whew, so good. Okay, so you just strain it a little bit here. Give it a little strain. Like I said, the oranges have a bit more pulp than like the melons or the watermelon. Like I did watermelon the first 3 days, just all in addition to my greens. I always got the greens, but when I choose the watermelons, the fruits, I had all watermelon. And those, if it's organic, when you're juicing, you pretty much want to do mostly, you do what you got to do, whatever you can afford. But when you're juicing, try to do organic, mostly organic, because I feel like if you're concentrating everything, you know, and making this juice, you're kind of, I would think, but I don't know, that you're kind of concentrating all those pesticides that they spray and all this stuff. So, you know, you don't want to be concentrating that stuff, or even, you just don't want. I try to buy mostly organic. All my produce, like, or fruits and veg, even when I'm not juicing, I try to do my best to get organic, you know? You don't want a bunch of bug spray on your food. So, you just, there you go. Look at the color on that. That is gonna be so good. So, whew. So just take out the air bubbles. And with the jar, if you want them to last longer, you fill them up as much as you can, and then kind of push on it. You can make it so there's a bit of spillage, or you don't really have to, but you don't want, look, the air bubble you see, I don't know if you could see, but there's just a very tiny air bubble. If you want them to keep, the air makes them not last as long. So fill them up as high as you can with there being as little air as possible. Because even like if I do a half jar, I stick a half jar in the fridge and a full jar like this, you can see it's starting to separate a lot, and that's kind of the sign that it's, you could still drink it, but that's kind of the sign where you have to start drinking them, because they're oxidizing is the word I was looking for. So, oh shoot. Alright. So, over here, next jar. Bada bing, bada bang. So there's a bunch of different juices you can get. So there's typically, like I said, you do what you could do, but the best juicers are these slow juicers. So usually most people see the ones where you see at the stores, at the juice bars or wherever. The cheaper ones are the ones where they're super loud. You know, you could stick like a whole bunch of carrots and just go, and it just freaking sucks them in. Those, I mean, they're still juices, but those they don't last as long, even if you have them like tight, like sealed, just because there's like a lot of heat generated for that, so it oxidizes it faster. So you have to drink those quicker. Like if I get those, I make sure I just drink those right away. You know, I don't save those really. But if you have to, if that's the only juicer you can get, it's better than cheeseburgers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So like same with the oranges. I don't peel them completely, but I just get most of the skin off. Like if there's a bit of skin, like who cares, you know? It won't taste the sweetest, but I'm sure there's some good stuff, some good essential oils in there or something, you know. It smells good. I've been wanting to put these like in a jar and put them in my car as like an air freshener. Have any of you guys done that? I don't know, I feel like that might work, but let me know in the comments if anyone has done that or something like that. Some sort of natural type of air freshener just to keep the scents good, you know what I'm saying? It's better than orange skins, right? Or lemon skins, whatever. Like today, I washed my hair because, you know, the more research you do, like the more you figure out how like screwed up everything is, and like you see there's so many chemicals in like the all the shampoos and all that stuff, and it's just like in everything really, like non-organic food, processed food, shampoo, like lotions, like man, it's just there's a bunch of shit. So the past couple of days I've been I've been using lemons for my hair. So we'll see how that turns out. I don't know. I haven't done it long enough to have an opinion on it, but I've just been doing that. Just like experimenting with things, you know. I'm an experimenter. So, yeah. So this is probably going to be my last juice here. So, let's see. I think that's it for today. I just wanted to make a quick video, you know. You guys could see. I do this I do this in the morning. I do the whole day's worth because I don't want to be doing, you know, if I do 2 now and then 2 later, whatever. I just do them all in the morning, and then I just have like in my basket, and they're always cold, and I just drink them as I go. And this is the way I like to do it. So yeah. So I think we're good for today. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I always do like Insta stories or stuff like that. You could follow me. I'll put it right here. And yeah, if you found value in this video or liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And I'm gonna be doing, like I said, I'm gonna be doing videos every week, every few days or every couple days. I don't know yet. I'll do, but I'm gonna be making a lot of YouTube videos. So if you want to keep up with my journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And yeah, that's it for today. So I'll see you guys in the next video.